never thought I survived from the killing field. But by the grace of God, I leave from the killing field to the blessing field, from starvation to prosperity, from death to life, from despair to hope.
Today we find ourselves traveling to Welford, South Carolina, where we meet up with Pastor Sam Duong of Cambodian Baptist Church, where he has offered to show us a look at his new Killing Fields Museum, a recount of his own journey through the Cambodian Killing Fields.
We're here at the Killing Fields Museum, and we're going to have Pastor Sam, a survivor of the Cambodian Killing Fields, kind of walk us through this. So we're going to just do a quick tour of this museum that he's worked on. How long have you been working on this?
Oh, since July 6, 1997.
Wow. So 26 years you've been working,
working
on this thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So we'll go first. I need to know, what are these dresses right here?
This is for, this dress is the Cambodian traditional clothes when we have special occasion, celebration, New Year celebration, classical dance, where we go to special places.
Is that what that is? Is that
That's
what that is?
Yes, Cambodian classical dance. The clothes we wear and all the jewelry that they put on their head, their hand.
Right. And kind of what you told us was that the way this museum kind of works is it starts in the despair part and it goes all the way through the killing fields and then ends with the prosperity, right?
Yes.
And how Jesus came in and how that changed everything.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes.
So this is Cambodia, I presume.
Yes. Right? This is we call Angkor Wat, one of the 7 wonders of the world, built in the 12th century.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Built in the 12th century. That's pretty cool. And so looking at some of this here, is there anything that you kind of want to point out?
Yes, these are all about, how many different temple. These are called Bayon, your Uncle Tom. They have 4 different faces, face to north, south, east, and west. They put that on 200 different faces to protect the enemies not to invade Cambodian.
And this is all Buddhist influence right here, right?
Yes. So
because this looks very much like just Buddhist type of
Yeah, that's partly for the king to stay, and then later on, then the Buddhists become the largest religion in the world. Buddhists.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, and then kind of looking at this here.
Yes.
See a lot of pictures of you, and this just walk me through this right here.
Yes, this is a royal palace in Cambodia, right here, and this is my wedding with my wife. But she already with the Lord last year, February the 4th last year. She with the Lord already. So I have 3 children. My son is 19, my daughter 17, and the youngest daughter is 15.
Yeah.
And this is for the Korea International Festival this year. That we
and you went to this year.
Yes.
Okay.
First year that we participated, and we become the first place of international festival here in Korea.
Right.
So
that's awesome.
I expect this,
That's awesome. Are these stamps from
Cambodia? Yes.
When you were in Cambodia growing up, it was a communist country, right?
No, before we are very old civilization. Cambodian is neutral, but and then become the killing field.
Right. So that kind of was a political shift.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
So these are before the war. We live harmony, peaceful.
Right.
And
this is before the war, and
yes,
so you see a lot of that.
That's correct. Yes, and this is all different clothes for each day, 7 days a week. We wear this for women, different color.
Wear different colors each day.
That's
Wow.
correct.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
And then here, this is Cambodian typewriter in Cambodian there. So I save that. And this is, Cambodian language. We have first class, second class, and then I missed like 4 or 5, and then we have 6 and some of the,
So this is all for children,
yes,
right?
for
Children's literature.
class 1,
Okay.
1, 2, and 2, 6,
Wow.
know. And this is the National Geographic about Cambodian as well. They can tell you if you want to read more about Cambodian, about the temples, so it's in here as well. And then the war camp, and so forth and so on here. So they have some about Cambodian.
Right.
Okay.
So this war that we're talking about.
Yes.
Walk us through kind of what happened.
Well, when the communists took over the Khmer Rouge, and then they started killing people. No school, no marketing, no temple, no churches at all. So everything they call year 0, they destroy everything. They separate you from each other, from your parents. No school. When they say when they say to send you to school, which means they will kill you. So school is not here like you go to school. You get education over there. Go to school there, they kill you.
So you were told you were going to school, and they would kill people.
That's correct. Yes.
Just at the school.
Not what they say, but
they take you to the killing fields.
Yes. Yes.
To be killed.
That's correct. Yeah. Yes.
And you talked about how just if you were intelligent or
student,
a father,
teacher, lawyer, doctor,
you're automatically killed.
Yes.
Wow. And so I imagine this a lot right here is when we get into this is where we're talking about the war and the killing fields specifically, right?
That's correct. Yes. And you can see here, the Pol Pot region. You see all the skull here and the people they have been killed there, and the killing field here, And then I have other book there. The first they killed my father, so forth and so on. And you can tell, like some of them they have no hope because their siblings have been killed, their parents have been killed. They have no hope. What for? They live alone by themselves, just alone. So it's very hard, very difficult, in their life.
Definitely. Who is this right here?
You see that is this is the King Rodam Sihanouk, They also joined the Khmer Rouge doing the killing field as well.
So these were the leaders
yes.
of the ones doing the killing themselves.
Yeah, but the Pol Pot, the one who killed, the Pol Pot, right there, the Pol Pot. So let me see if we're able to find where the picture is. But during the killing field, the whole country wear black pants and black shirt, and the shoe made out of tie. Okay, so the whole nation, the whole country wear black.
Is there a reason they made all the country wear black? Or
I do not know the answer, but they want everybody have to wear black.
It's definitely a contrast from when each day during the week they're wearing colors.
That's correct. Yes.
And now it's a darker day.
No Buddhist temple, no monk, they destroy everything. Religion, school, marketing. Everything.
Did they go after religion first? These communist groups?
They abolish everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. This date right here, July 6, 1997, is a special one for you. Yeah. You talk about that day.
I say that it reminds me when I was there, doing the killing field, and I have a vision. God give me a vision to see that and to say that until now that I be able to display and make this little room here at the Killing Field Museum.
Yeah.
So I say that since July 6, 1997 from Charlotte Observer.
Right.
Cosmetic. And this is the Pol Pot. Here, the Pol Pot is the leader doing the killing field.
Wow.
Yes.
This picture right here, kind of walk us through what's going on right there.
See, first they shoot you with the bullet. Later on, they don't. They hit you with the bait, or the stake, and they tie you like this, blind you out. And they kill you, and they tie you like this, and they take you and they kill you.
And they would kill you blindfolded.
That's correct. Yes.
So you didn't know when it was coming.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I mean, did you have friends over there that you knew?
Oh yes, a lot, including my uncle, my aunt, as well.
Right.
And I know a lot of friends. Their parents have been killed.
Right. This picture right here, I hate to ask, but does that looks like bones behind you?
Oh, of course, yes. That's real bone, yes.
And this obviously is a pic. I mean, you took this picture a lot afterwards, right?
That's correct, yes.
But that's would you see a lot of that in the killing field? Just piles and piles.
Oh yes,
of bones?
yes, everywhere.
Wow.
Yes. When you use the word escape, which means you exchange your life, which means you never know when you'll be killed. You just run, and whatever is happened.
That to me would be the scariest part. Is never knowing when they would kill you. They would just do it randomly.
Absolutely. That's why I tell you that fear is the most weapon in my life.
Yeah.
During the killing field.
Yeah.
But when I come to know the Lord, I had no fear.
Right.
With man, but I fear God.
Wow. That's awesome. These are kind of some of the clothes that I imagine.
That's right. You see all these clothes, black shirt, black pants, and they we call krama, like towel put around the neck,
right? And
the shoes we wear during the killing field, and this raincoat, this color here, and now here, this one here, U.S., during President Nixon, of course. American and Cambodian, and then when they left Cambodian, they left some of these, and then the Khmer Rouge used this that left from American army. Yeah.
So the talking about the people that were killing used these.
The Khmer Rouge soldier army.
The soldiers would use these. Okay.
That's right.
And they were some of the ones that were carrying out these killings.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Wow. And these pictures here, I think this is more of the leaders. Pot. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Pot. And this is the King of Cambodian. They shake hands with the Khmer Rouge Pot. During the killing field. So and.
That's scary because you see smiles on their faces.
Absolutely, yes. Absolutely.
And they knew it was happening.
Yes.
And they're smiling. It shows you how evil the world can be, without God.
Absolutely,
God.
Yes.
So that's
yes,
that's scary. And some of what are these newspaper clippings right here?
That's right here. This is a real skull right here, That and all these, you see, this is school used to be school to a snake. So how they kill, during the killing field, that how they kill people, and then all these bones right here, as you can see here.
You get a shot of those bones right there.
Yes, that's right.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. Piled up.
Just piled up right outside the school there.
That's correct. Yes. Yes.
Wow. And this right here just some kind of propaganda or something.
Right, that's constant fear. You really constant fear during the killing field. That one, and then how they kill. They tie up and then they kill you right there. This picture here show you that the Khmer Rouge army and that where the Khmer Rouge soldier wear this clothes here. In fact, I just got about a couple months ago, I asked somebody from Cambodia if they have one. They sent me here, so I display here, and let me show you this. During the soldier, Khmer Rouge soldier wear this clothes like this color right here. Yeah. Wow. So this original that they sent me, that they found one for me. So I asked them if they can give it to me so I could display in the killing field. So and here it is.
Wow. And now we're getting more towards we're still talking about the killing fields here.
Yes.
And moving through this, talk to us a little bit about what's going on.
Yes, you're working in the labor, you're working without food. They give you little food to eat. And every day, you die, you're sick, you're over because no hospital. You say that if you say you don't want to go to work, they say you lazy, then they kill you. So you have to work hard or before the sun set and sun rays, working without food.
Mm-hmm. What do they give you to eat?
Just little soup, rice soup, a little bowl there, and that's it all day. And there's no salt, and I mean no food at all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's it, just working and work, just labor, and fear and killing and so forth and so on, So
right. And this picture right here definitely stands out.
Yes.
On the seems like the river there.
That's correct.
This is they're just killing him and then throwing him in the river. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh. What are they hitting them with right here?
With the stick, long stick,
Mm-hmm.
like that. That's all. That's how they kill. Some of them they still alive. Some of them they survive. Survive from after. They kill them. They thought they're dead, but they didn't. Some of them they survive from that as well.
Right. Were there times where you thought they were going to take you? Like, I mean, they were going to take you at that moment to kill you.
Yes.
And one day you just ran away. Is that right?
Yes, just ran away. And they caught you. That's it. They kill you right on the spot. See, we had nothing to eat, so we learn how to steal. Not everybody's your enemies. Doesn't matter who they are. Whether my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister. Doesn't matter. Whoever disobey the rule and the regulation is your enemy, and they got to be killed. So there's no trust at all.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody your enemy, whether your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister is your enemy. So we cannot trust nobody.
Wow, because people would tell on each other, or would if let's just say you were planning on leaving or escaping,
mm-hmm.
and someone knew, and they would tell the guards and stuff like that.
Yes.
And would they get rewarded for that or something along those lines?
They kill.
Wow.
We kill, and then you learn how to steal. Steal everything that you can to eat. I steal rice, on the field and eat without cook, and so forth and so on.
Yeah. And here we have more of the leadership there and the
yes,
what's this binder right here?
These are when the court for the trial for the Khmer Rouge during the killing field, that they brought to Chestic,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what they show, to find the Chestic for the people who've been killed,
right,
in the killing field.
Yeah,
and
this photo right here,
and you can see that the mom and the child, that fear, can see the expression of their face, but the child more fear than his mom, because they believe in the fear, the killing field.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
and not much clothes to wear, no food to eat, just fear, constant fear.
Right.
They were thought was still alive.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's why, when they wrote this one right here, they never thought that I was going to survive the killing field, but I live by the grace of God, from the killing field to the blessing field, from starvation to prosperity, from separation to reconciliation, from deceitful to truthful, from destruction to creation, from fear to courage, from despair to hope, from death to life, from darkness to light, from hatred to love. I have lived to this day because of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. And this right here.
This is a Cambodian instrument. You could play with that, but I don't know how to play. You use two sticks.
Right.
You could play there, the drum there. After I survived from the killing field and God called me, and now I'm the church planter.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote that down. I had lived through the killing field. There were no school, no hospital, no churches, and no temple. There was just starvation, sickness, and death. So I had lived in a refugee camp in Vietnam. I had lived in a refugee camp in Thailand, and had lived in a refugee camp in the Philippines. I lost everything that belonged to me. I was homeless during that time,
Right.
So I have lived in the United States for 42 years now as a refugee. It is the land of opportunity where I have the freedom to worship our Lord Jesus.
Yeah. And so many times we take that freedom for granted. In our country, I just know from speaking from my experience, and I know I do it far too often. We sometimes I myself overlook the fact that we have the freedom to worship. And there's a lot of people out there that maybe don't understand just how fortunate we are to live in this country. But you've been through that, and this is to have the freedom to worship in person at a church with other believers is a great opportunity.
Yes, and the privilege.
Yeah.
To be here. Yes.
Right. Is this right here? This photo.
That's my wife and my 3 children.
Yeah.
When my wife, she with the Lord, she passed away last year, February the 4th, and we share how we survived from the killing field. Yes, that's my wife and those my 3 children right there, and some of these instruments.
How did y'all meet?
We arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage?
Yes, arranged marriage. Yes. Yeah. So I got married.
Is that how all the marriages were done?
In Cambodian, yes, that's traditional. But love is not, granted love. You have to be earned, not granted.
Right.
So that's all when we started congregation. That
that's your family right there.
Another family, but family of the church that we that together we plan the church here.
And this is a picture of your family right there.
Yes, that's my picture of my children and my wife. Yes, and my 3 children. Yes.
Wow. And some of these things right here are pretty cool. What's that right there?
Oh, that's just the classical dance. Just they make our wood to display that, and also want you to know that after the killing field, we come to prosperity, and you could, if you don't mind, take a picture out there when you come in.
Yes. We'll take a picture of that for
that's
sure.
Good. So which means from before the war, during the killing field, and then come here, prosperity.
Right.
Blessing feel, prosperity here.
Yeah.
In the mighty God of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Right. Ultimately, it's a great show of how God's work.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, Pastor Sam, thank you so much.
We
really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Sir. Yes, sir. Well,
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. never thought I survived from the killing field. But by the grace of God, I leave from the killing field to the blessing field.